Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he welcomes it. It's Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's got... tries a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking tidy in possession here. Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Look at the space here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Vitinha. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nicely aimed pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Sukhothai have reclaimed it. And that could set him on his way. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper's in command. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. No, no way through. Interesting ball. Delivers across. Calhanoglu now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's no flag. He might be decent hit. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Always onto this. De Bruyne! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, it's Salah! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Onana. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Calhanoglu, that's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! Oh, just Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Sukhothai have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Floats it up and over. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good take in a good area. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Taken back almost at once. Might be danger. There's the shot! Caicedo. Oh, perfectly measured that. And reclaimed it in a trice. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay full? And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. James Rodriguez. That's played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking to set free a runner. James Rodriguez. Nice interception, well timed.
La cantidad de espectadores
Mohamed
de este
Salah.
partido fue de
That is good alertness.
44.785.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Bruyne. Here it comes. Has a go! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Çalhanoğlu. And there's green grass ahead of it. It's Salah! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Hammers cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Hits one! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Real chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Sukhothai showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Both sides
18.
then taking this chance to
Número
turn to their
11.
benches.
Entra
Two fresh faces
número
and
22.
both in the front line.
Número 4.
It's a bold move. The
Cambio.
manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Vinicius Junior. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Great hit! Oh, it's come loose.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, important interception. Çalhanoğlu, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk makes the interception. And he's managed to get rid. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Could move up a gear here. Mbappe, foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Always onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's being shifted off it. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Foden, he has found the way through. Foden! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make... he's given it away! He could be in here! Big chance! Must be! Foden! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Sukhothai are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to...
Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here! De Bruyne. Vitinha. De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely bit of skill. Udogie deals with that comfortably.
Openda, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bellingham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
That has been cut short. Onana. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. Onana, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shifted upfield. And here's De Bruyne. Delivery from Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Vitinha. Griezmann. Openda. Caught offside that time. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Passes short and sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. Vitinha. Carvajal. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Openda is fouled. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the pass is intercepted. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. And it's Griezmann. Great ball if he can get there. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sukhothai go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Cambio.
And the second half gets underway. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Sukhothai can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly
Hits one! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well timed, excellent interception. Çalhanoğlu, bit of a communication breakdown there it seems. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Decent hit! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, it would have been harder to... Real chance! It's there! And they've got their lead back.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Sukhothai get themselves into the lead. Oh, what a ball! De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. Chips it through. Mohamed Salah. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He rises! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Can he spark a counter here? And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Calhanoglu. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11, número 20, número 7, número 15.
Chooses to go back.
Número 22, número 21.
Back into the
número
middle.
5,
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. He's through here. Now it's Lukaku. This might spell danger. Openda showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. He's got away. Foden! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sukhothai with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here.
Sukhothai can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Lukaku. And he was alert to it. Lukaku! Ødegaard.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ødegaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Sukhothai proudly puff out their chests in victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku! Saliba gets it clear. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's one-on-one!
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Foden, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caicedo getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Okay, interesting. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sukhothai do have a chance to counter here. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Foden! And he's there to get it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the runner. Short changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target. Onana.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That is a great pick out. He's free, he has got space. Mbappe! Deftly away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gallagher was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a go!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gallagher. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a little off target. Out for a throw. Griezmann. That's tidy. Spread neatly. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
5 minutes till the break. Now it's Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. Donnarumma claims it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. De Bruyne! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foden. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he welcomes it in, and he was quick to react. Caicedo gets it away. Vitinha, and he's intervened well there. No way through. Mbappe touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Mbappe shapes to shoot! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Openda! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Vitinha. Oh, well played, well played. And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vitinha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10, número 19, número 15, número 7.
Delicate chip through.
Entran.
Tries to get it clear.
Número 8.
Foden.
Número 21.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield. Hammers in acres of space out. Header! It's in! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That has not gone well.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Foden.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. Ødegaard. That's a shade optimistic. Sukhothai are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good alertness.
Sukhothai need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Openda, and he's managed to get free. Now it's James Rodriguez. There's the hit! Modric could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Openda. That has been cut short. Foden. Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's got the shot away! In he goes again! It's a goal! 20 minutes, and we're all square again! And he's only 2... It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Sukhothai displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Vitinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching ball that into space. Ødegaard. James Rodriguez. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, delightful ball. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Well, they can break here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Sukhothai have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And here's Foden. Now there's a fine ball. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Número 6.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good offside that time. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Ruben Dias is there to clear. Openda. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any...
Here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Big chance, must be! Hits one! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sukhothai could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Now it's Haaland, and he's certainly onside here. It's run loose, who's going to get? Could be danger here. Shot at goal! Well, now it's come back out to him. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match and deserved. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. And as you can see, we've already started here. Toma. And here's De Bruyne. Lukaku. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne has given away a free kick. Mbappe. Lukaku. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lukaku finds himself offside. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Okay, interesting. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel, first quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. But it's lofted through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Toma. Lovely bit of skill. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Openda, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
Oh no, this does not look good. De Bruyne.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Interesting ball, and that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Now the finish! And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Sukhothai have Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Openda, he could be... hits one! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sukhothai are now luxuriating in a two. Mbappe! Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne. Toma, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Sukhothai have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Ball's gone out of play.
reglamentario.
Onana. Openda. Oh, perfectly measured that. And there is the half-time whistle. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Sukhothai just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
En la pantalla se muestra la
Sukhothai
información de cómo
go
salir
in
del
at
estadio.
half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Cambio.
And the action is back underway. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Openda. It's a great ball. In with a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In for the pieces! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Haaland! Haaland! Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look at this, there's the shot! Alexander-Arnold.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
45.996.
Just about up to the hour now. Threads one in. Vitinha. Header! Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one! Haaland! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sukhothai go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. He's got the shot away! In he goes again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that.
Haaland! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. And already we're underway here. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's De Bruyne. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, he's Griezmann! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's had it nicked away. Sukhothai do have a chance to counter here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to dink it through. And they've got rid. De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from... Great chance! Throws in his head. They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Sukhothai are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Griezmann. And it's played in here. Up he goes! Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Yildiz! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence.
Sukhothai are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely worked. That's a decent clearance. Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
30 minutes gone. Caicedo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's played him through. Openda. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some resolute defending there. Griezmann. Done delicately.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, super ball. Now this could... And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sukhothai get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
But there's the shot! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Face to face, Foden! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sukhothai go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. Griezmann! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Çalhanoğlu attempts a clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Foden, that is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Sukhothai have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Sukhothai needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bellingham just eases him off the ball. Caicedo. Yildiz has found the net here, of course. That's a sharp pass. Great ball if he can get there. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Onana. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Can he put it away? He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 7.
This is quite a battle.
Número 22.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Doku. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's intervened well there. Griezmann. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vitinha. Mbappe. He can run onto that. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played through for the wide man. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That pass has been well intercepted. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to retrieve it. He's played him through. Ronaldo has given away a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sukhothai pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. The action has already started. And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well played. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Back into the middle. Griezmann. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, super ball. Now this could be a chance. This might... Tries a shot! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
And Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been... And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's well seen too. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance, shot at goal! Has another goal! It's in! Right back in the game! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Saliba, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Onana. Griezmann. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. They can win style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's in on goal, and the finish! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vitinha, and they can counter here. He could be in here. He's had a shot! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking tidy in possession here, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. That's been cut out, well played. Saliba is there to clear. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Griezmann. Look at the space here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's played him through. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on. Looking for the run.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's a shade optimistic. Onana.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sukhothai get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, super find. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Played back in. Calhanoglu. Oh, good ball. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. De Bruyne. Oh, it's just a little long. That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Sukhothai showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's picked out the run. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Onana. And it's James Rodriguez. Gets his pass away. Calhanoglu closing in on the last quarter of an hour. James Rodriguez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Onana kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Sukhothai are in a tearing hurry to... Oh, what has happened here? And that is out of play.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14, número 15, número 7.
Pitches it off him.
Número 22, número 23.
Lukaku.
Número 21.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Sukhothai have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that has been clubbed away. And he was alert to it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's there to retrieve it. Vitinha. That's a nicely measured pass.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Has a
reglamentario.
go! Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Lukaku. Delivery from Danny Carvajal. And that should get the job done. Vitinha! And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Haaland. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. And he welcomes it in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great ball, and he's in here. Deftly away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a...
There's the hit! And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Vitinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. De Bruyne, and that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe finds himself offside. First quarter of an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. Oh, played right into his path. Griezmann. Shot a goal! He's scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Foden. And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That has been cut short. Foden. Defending was strong and firm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba gets it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sukhothai clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foden. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoisted in. Onana.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Little pass back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Courtois punts it upfield. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! Çalhanoğlu. Griezmann. And the finish! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Sukhothai really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now there's a fine ball. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Mbappe. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And the shot!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Deftly done. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland! Onana. Vitinha. Now it's Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Some resolute defending there. Saliba. He's chosen to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Vitinha. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Calhanoglu. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. De Bruyne. Griezmann. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's being shifted off it. He's had a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Número 7.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe! Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there.
Sukhothai are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! He has done it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Sukhothai have a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Haaland. Yildiz. Griezmann. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no, what has happened here? Lovely feet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Climbs up big! And he's missed it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that will be it. Sukhothai have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. There's the whistle. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good ball! That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that was never going to make it. Ball is over the line. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kien Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Played back in. Crossed in. It's a mighty effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those...
There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without complication. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Onana. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. There's the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ødegaard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Saliba is there to clear. Floated through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Onana. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your...
And the shot! It's Luke. In he goes again! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly! brilliantly.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Some really good ball movement. Griezmann. Played in by diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Now the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And that is a little undercooked. Plays the ball back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. No way through. Now it's Foden. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's beaten the last man. Great ball, and he's in here. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than...
And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
A case now of complete control. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And again! Foden. Vinicius Junior. Defending was strong and firm. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Carvajal. Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball. Great hit! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Griezmann.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kimmich is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Big chance! It's in! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's running through. Tries a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Vitinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's fallen kindly here. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has left him in a heap. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Foden. Brilliantly cut out. Carvajal. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted. Saliba. Well, played right into... Has a goal! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Well, height
Número
could
11.
make all the difference on these set pieces.
Número 15. Número 5. Entran número 18. Número 4. Número 23.
Nice interception,
Número
well timed.
21. Cambio.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Modric, and that could set him on his way, and he's surging through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And that should get the job done. Mbappe, and now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. Hammers going full tilt down the left. Mbappe. Nice control. It's Hammers! They've done it! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Mbappe, Openda, and he was quick to react. Modric, now Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And that is as far as it goes. Sukhothai have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.